Hey everyone, it's Shan the Man. You're in the Twins shop for the very first Twins Talk Tuesday. In this series, guys, we're going to be talking at you. We're going to be talking about bike setups, maintenance, trick tips. We're going to talk about our box truck, living on the road. Pretty much just whatever we want to talk about that week, we're going to talk at you about. In this episode, my Yamaha R3 ABS Fairings kit came in. So what better time than the night before show to yank it down to the bare frame and give it a makeover. Step number one to installing new fairings, gotta get the old ones off. So we're gonna throw in time-lapse mode here and speed things up for you guys as I quick yank these fairings off, and then we'll give you a little more in-depth look at the new ones. Alright, so the basic tools that you'll need, that I needed anyways for the bolts on my bike from when I put it together last winter, were Phillips screwdriver, side cutters, 3/8 ratchet, 1/4 inch ratchet, a couple of extensions, 13mm wrench. I had to use that for the back nut side on my Get Bent 12 bar. Just some sockets. I got 8 through 13 here. And then this guy comes out pretty much anytime I work on my bike. Just my Allen kit. Oh no, forgot to put the 6-pack. Not good. Then I had to use that floor jack. So this next step is really only for the stunt riders installing new fairings, where you have to remove your engine cages. If you're installing these fairings on a normal street motorcycle, you would not have to jack the motorcycle up like this to remove pressure off the engine mounts, as you would not be touching your motor mounts at all. So this next step is only for the stunt riders. So what I like to do is just put a good old floor jack right underneath the oil pan. Or you can use if you have like a mat of some sort, you could put it underneath your exhaust headers. But I got them nice Kindle exhaust system on there. I don't want to scratch that guy up, so I'll just jack around the old oil pan here. It's a Yamaha, it's tough. I've slammed this oil pan down on walls before, on top of Sawyer. So all it is, guys, is just a little. That's it. Just a smidge up on the jack, just enough to unload the suspension and take the pressure off of the motor mounts. That way, when you're pulling the bolts out, if anything's a little bent or twisted from crashing, or even just if the motor had shifted a little, you're not pulling the threads out, because the gravity is pulling the motor down as the bolts are backing out. So you just support it with a jack stand, and now we're off to the next step. We're gonna get these Get Bent Designs cages off of here, and then this whole front end should pop right off, and we should be on to the new ones. And there you have it, guys. Body work from, this is my entire 2018 show season and the first half of 19. There's some zip ties on there, but as you can tell, the ABS fairings do hold up very well to stunt riding. Me and my brother are not easy on bikes. We toss them into each other. We toss them into the walls. Basically, everything you can name, we hit. So I'm very stoked on how well these held up for a season of thrashing. Gonna get the new ones all dialed in here. Gotta get all the bolts out of this one, put them into those, put some heat shield on that, and then we are good to slap them on. So what I've been doing is simply, they don't give you the all the hardware obviously, so I've just been taking out all the hardware from my old fairings, and what I like to do is I just do it piece by piece. Grab that side, grab that one, take them off. That way you don't miss anything. I just took the left side tail off. So it's just like I said, these little pieces here. Just a quick little shot. What I'm moving around here, it's just these little metal tabs that the Phillips screws into on the back side. Nothing fancy, they just hold themselves so you don't have to hold a wrench or anything on the back. That's all I'm installing. Didn't really want to show you guys all of it and get boring, but so yeah, just these little Phillips with these little metal backings. They're just what hold a lot of the fairing pieces on. You'll use your stock ones if you're buying a like salvage bike or you bought a brand new kit and you don't have the hardware. You can go to your local Yamaha dealer or online and order a fairing hardware kit. But yeah, so just reusing the stock hardware. Some Phillips with some little metal backings, not too tight, just snug. It's plastic, guys, so you want it to, on a stunt bike, any flex you can get in the plastic upon a crash is going to help in not cracking your plastic. So I'll even show you, we don't use all the factory hardware when we bolt our fairings to our stunt bikes, just because it helps keep things looking good. So that one's done. Set that off to the side. Here's my new piece, so I'm gonna go grab on the ground, go grab my right side piece. Like I said, so what I do is I just go piece by piece. That way, if you take it all out of your bike at one time and just tell yourself, oh, I'll just go through at the end and put, I mean, you can do that. It's not difficult. But for someone who's doing it their first time perhaps, or someone who just likes to be a little more methodical, or not methodical, a little more precise, make sure everything's in the proper spot, like myself, I just like to do it one at a time, get it all done, move on to the next piece. That way you know everything's good. Couple things left to do quick. Just got to trim up the windscreen, trim the back tail fairing, mount the Get Bent Designs 12 bar back up, throw my couple sponsor stickers on there, and this thing is looking sick. Yeah. The Yamaha R3 subcage 12 bar combo will be available soon. I can promise you that. And everybody knows the best part about getting brand new minty fairings is having to take a grindito to them, but that's just something that with all the, I'll show you guys here, all the custom seats we have, things are sometimes a little different. Sometimes you gotta do a little trimming, but that's not the fairing company's fault. This give her a quick little check ski. Oh, not in the front. Trying to hold my camera. Ah! Oh yeah. Boom. Now my foot can go back there. Nice and clean cuts. Quick little up close look at what I was talking about with the zip ties is, as you can see on our stunt bikes, I know it seems crazy and people probably be like, what are you doing that for? That's not right. But in this video clip that I'm about to show you guys, the reason being is upon a crash, hitting the ground, hitting each other, hitting a pole, anything, etc., you want the fairings to be able to move a little bit, and that if something is going to give out, it's not your tabs and your plastic, it's these chintzy little Harbor Freight zip ties. So right now, as you can see, I'm yanking on it. I mean, I'm grabbing it. I'm not just doing that. It's on there. I use some bolts, like I bolt this one here to the back, kind of holds it together, but all the main components, like on the sides, we put the rubber grommets in still, as you can see, all the main supports just get zip tied. And that, folks, is how you install your Yamaha R3 ABS fairings kit. Follow the link below to order this exact kit you see in the video.